Hello? Is anyone there? Is my voice okay? Is my voice okay? Is my voice okay? For real though. Is this fine? Oh no. Just gonna be modeling not Papyrus, SANS. I already finished Papyrus, but yeah. Just let me know if I need to be louder or something, lol. Sounds fine? Are we fine? Are we coolin'? Heh. Alright, cool. Hello. Here's Papyrus. Look at Papyrus. You guys like Papyrus? Look at Papyrus. Really happy with his model. Look at Papyrus, guys. Oh my gosh, don't crash now, Blender. Man, look at this effing model chugging my computer. Just trying to switch to Eevee view is making it die. Okay. Alright. Did all the textures in Substance Painter. Fully retopologized. Yeah. Papyrus. Hey, Papyrus. How long did it take to complete Papyrus? Holy shit. That is a great question. I don't really, like, know. Oh, fuck. Let me see when because when I first posted my work in progress to Papyrus, that's when it started. June 28th. So June 28th, 9:30. So I guess like 4 or 5 days or something. Something like that. But the model isn't really done. I mean, the mesh and textures are done. I still need to rig him. I might commission someone to rig him for me because I want him to be like super duper expressive. These are planes. I didn't want to mess with the topology of his skull. Plus, I feel like it'd be a lot easier to make crazier expressions with just planes rather than, like, you know, actually cutting into the skull, making holes. The tongue roll, eat Papyrus. You're absolutely right, buddy. You're absolutely right. Alright. Enough dicking around. Enough pussyfooting around! Holy shit, my computer is going crazy. Maybe I need to close some other stuff out. I need to close out a bunch of crap. Corebox console, don't use that. Adobe Animate, that's not in use. Clip Studio Paint, goodbye. FL Studio, goodbye. In case anyone is unaware, speaking of FL Studio, this model is for the music video for me and Pacquiao's song, Undertale song, Hunting Humans. I wanted to use like some 3D animation because that's just what I'm used to, but none of the Papyrus models or SANS and Papyrus models like really spoke to me. So me and Pacquiao designed these ones. Got a fully modeled skeleton under there, just so I could reuse parts for like SANS and stuff. Also for rigging purposes. Oh, also, I don't know if you can tell. This is like, I don't know if it's like clear to tell, but this is black paint. This is black paint over the bone material. Because I choose to believe Papyrus, he obviously has like, his skeleton's this color. But just for the sake of the aesthetic, I feel like he's like, eh. I feel like it would look cool to make my bones black. So what contrast with the armor. Yeah, other expressions with Papyrus, like the eyes. Yeah. With the eyes, I'm curious with how I'm gonna do it, because I kind of want to do googly eyes, like the flat googly eyes, but I feel like I might just use tiny eye. You know, it's whatever. All right, enough pussyfooting around. The model is so beautiful. Effing thank you. Thank you. Let me turn off subdivision, because you know what? That might be it. Let me turn on simplify. Put on 1 simplify. 0 simplify. No, honestly, it doesn't look that different. 72,000 tries. Not bad, not bad. Having the black being a smooth bodysuit, yeah, that works too. Oh my gosh, this text is still up here. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, look who joined. Look who's here, Pacquiao. Just came home. Like a tight suit underneath the armor? Yeah, that makes sense. I just feel like I think I went with the black paint one because I think it's funnier that Papyrus would paint his skeleton black. And I feel like it'd be kind of easier to rig. I don't know. That's just me, though. Anyways, enough pussyfooting around. It's time to make SANS. Let's save this. Your mic's pretty quiet. Hold on. Let me turn up the gain a little bit. Ah. How's this, my friend? Also, yeah. Like, I feel like the Black Bones is funny. Also because Papyrus has gone on to state that he puts mayonnaise on his head to give it a pristine sheen. So it's not completely out of the question that he for the sakes of aesthetic, he would paint his bones black, at least to me. All right, I'm gonna copy this skeleton. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna open up a new blend file. Boink. Get rid of that. All right. Now I have to get the image that Pacquiao drew for SANS. Still tag quiet? Hold on. Let me turn it up. I don't want to. I just don't want to turn my gain all the way up. Is the thing. Let me see. Let me put a light on it because this shit is dark over here. How's this? Save this image. Burp. Oops. My bad. What's up, my brother? Close that door, my friend. Perspective. Move that up. Make it kind of in the middle-ish. I am going to intentionally... I don't know if anyone noticed, but Papyrus's skull is purposefully, like, asymmetrical, because I kind of like that look. And I think I'm going to do the same with SANS here. It's happening. Yes. Yes, Vapor, it's happening. It's happening. We're in it. All right. All right. You think of this guy's skeleton. I'm probably not going to like have much skeletonage in there, mostly just because like it doesn't need to be there. Like he's wearing a big giant puffy jacket and like, you know, it's just kind of there for reference, I guess, for like proportional. Boink. Get rid of this too. I can just mirror it. Boink. Mirror. In case anyone was wondering, by the way, I did not wholly model the skeleton. I think I would be insane to do it. Instead, it is a retopologized, like, higher poly version of I sculpted over the TF2 skeleton. Just because I like the proportions of it. Not really much thought put into it. Oh, funk. Ooh. Right there. Skeleton sniper model. Yeah, it's just the TF2 skeleton. It's wholly just like I just retopologized and like made it higher poly. Just quadra mesh. I'm not thinking of like selling the model anymore. It's like whatever. Maybe I'll release it for fun. If anyone wants to poke around it, have fun with it. I don't fucking know. It's for hunting humans. I don't care. Hold on. Where is this? Make it like this, maybe? How do I do this? Oh, SANS. I might duplicate this spine. Okay, here. I'll duplicate the spine. Now I'm going to sculpt it into place. And then once I've sculpted it into its place... Oh, kunk. I'm going to... Hold on. Okay. What was I saying? Okay. I'm going to sculpt this spine to have all the things like connecting and whatever. Actually, do I give a fuck? How much do I give a fuck? Not that much. It should be fine. Alright. Something like this. Something like that. I was going to take this, like, and make the S-curve and, like, array. Like, make an array for this. Like I did with Papyrus's. But, whatever. It's fine. It should be fine. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Your Papyrus reminded me of that older SFM model people used to use. That Papyrus model, like right behind this one that I'm making right now, is my favorite Papyrus model. Pybun has made some of my favorite Undertale models, I think. Like the SANS and Papyrus, they're like, to me, they're iconic. Like a lot of people like make the comparison, oh, Undertale but realistic. No, they're just good models. Like, I don't know. Those models like directly influence how I see these characters, to me at least. I don't know if that can go for anyone else, but for me personally, that is how those characters look on some level. I just had tiny little things where like, well, I would rather make my own models to how I think they should look. Like, so they're wholly my designs. Well, they're not my designs. They're my brother's designs, but I'm making the models. My models. Alright, what's going on here? Just connect them into the thing. Right here, there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. How Pybun SANS had two different versions? I understand why Pybun did it. The reason why is because Pybun usually, like, the SANS design with the more realistic jaw. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Pybun SANS. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'll bring it up. Save image. I'll drag it in. Right here. This SANS, like the one on the right, that is how Pybun, like, draws SANS. But the one on the left is just like, you know, that's just supposed to be SANS, like just straight up. So I understand why there's two different versions. One of them is more realistic, closer to like how an actual skeleton would look. And the one on the right is just like, you know, that's SANS. You know, it's SANS. All right, goodbye. At least I'm pretty sure that's the reason why that model has two different versions. Let me just make sure. Why two different versions of Sans' skull for different options? I'm pretty sure that's just how Paibun decides to draw Sans. Like, looking through their Tumblr back in the day, I'm pretty sure that's just how Paibun drew Sans. I'm gonna dip out early. No problem, dude. Thank you.
Smile. Have a good day.
Alright. We're just gonna move these into place. Mirror. Inflate these. Make them thicker. I think I'll actually make this pelvic bone bigger first. You got jump scared by an ad? Well, don't let it scare you. Let's give me money. Hehe. Okay. Okay. I think these should be thicker down here. Take this off a sharp. Something like this. Make them thicker. I'll put them in the right places later. Right now, I'm just trying to get the proportions down. Grab, put that down there. All right. I'll make these look good later. All right. F yeah. I think I'll make this more like this. And this. Bring it out some more like that. I think that works. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to, like, actually, like, remodel. Yeah, I think I'll... Yeah. Yeah. I'll make this, like, less. I'll make the individual segments of this, like, bigger. And so there's, like, less of them. So it's a little simpler. But first I have to do this. One of these is the least bent. I think this one. Actually, this one. Whoa. Get rid of it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh. Alright. Now I gotta skew it back into place. Okay. I can symmetrize. Make sure. I think I'll make it lower poly. It doesn't need to be this dense. Probably should have done this with Papyrus too, so the try count isn't so ginormous. But it'll be okay. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, hello, Try. Trying to sneak past, huh? Huh? You guys like that one? I worked really hard on it. Bam. Okay. A little bit simpler now. Now I can make it bigger. Slightly thicker. Now I can make a curve in the shape of this. Bezier. Kunk. View. Bang. Alright. I just gotta fashion it into this shape. Bam. 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 Oh, shit. That'll do fine. I could get this a lot better, but it's okay. Okay, that'll do fine. Now. Oh. Okay. Make an array. Bam. Merge. Ooh, sorry. Say 0.7? No, that's too much. 0.8. 0.9? 0.8. That'll do. Still a little 8.5. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we gotta make sure these aren't intersecting. I don't want them to merge too much, buddy. 0.5. Stop merging so close. Stop merging so close. .75. I don't want them to be so goddamn. Oh my god, it's just tweaking fucking numbers. 6.5. Holy kunk. Oh my god. 0.05. Can this please effing work? Okay. Maybe this needs to be completely flat. Maybe it's not just not completely flat. There we go. Okay. 2 hours trying to figure that out. Alright, how many of these? Doink. I'll just curve. Boink. Okay. Where does it want to go? Okay, what the fuck? What? What is happening? How did I make this work before? Oh, don't crash. I'm gonna save this as SANS. SANS. I think it might be Z. Okay, there we go. It's just like inverted. I don't know why. Alright, I think I have to mirror it. Yes. Okay, that is weird. Weird looking. It's okay though. There we go. Okay. Slightly less weird looking. Maybe it should be smaller. What can fit the curve a bit better? Where is the curve? What is happening? Yeah, this needs to be smaller. There we go. Okay. That'll do just fine. Yeah. Okay. Wait, this is the same amount, if not more. Hold on, I need to make it just maybe like... Papyrus's was like 12, so I think I can make it like 8. And make it bigger. Yeah, big thick bones. Look at that. Maybe I'll make it like 10 actually. Maybe 8? Like 9? Ooh. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe make it like... Boink. Oh, okay. A little thinner. Tiny bit. I think I'll simplify Sans' ribcage as well, but I don't think it's going to be seen. I don't think I need to care. I have not checked chat in a second. Never mess with the array modifier. The array modifier is effing awesome. 3D modeling is pissing me off. It never pisses me off. I love 3D modeling. I love it so much. I love it, love it, love it. Thought you used the 3D animation. No, I made it. It's mine. That's my model, man. All right. I think I'm going to just take away this rib and make all the other ribs thicker and like move them into place. Boink. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I think that works. Collarbones. Boink, boink, boink. Boink. Is that a mirror to it? Mirror. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddest of them all? Welcome to my wicked world. My wicked world. Holy kunk, where is this going? Okay. Alright, yeah, this works. This is fine. Now I just need to make them thicker. You have to learn 3D modeling first? Yeah, for sure. But like, look, man, I've been modeling for like, I want to say 9 years now. Something like that. I think 9. How long ago was 2016? 16 or 17. That's like 16, 17, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to say 17. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 8 years now. Something like that. So I am firmly comfortable in the way I do my things. Had a lot of time to gather the knowledge that I do. I'm fairly happy with where I am now. Mirror. Push these into place. Okay. There is SANS' skeleton. I'm gonna model his skull now. Or like sculpt it, rather. I'm gonna sculpt it. Feel like that's what everyone here was waiting for. How long did it take to get to this point? How long have we been doing this? Like 30 minutes? Holy. Lot of setup to get to the good part. To the good stuff. The meat. And the meat. The meat and pickles? Is that what people say? Meat and pickles? Is that a thing people? I'm gonna look it up. That's not a thing people say. Alright. Subdivide a bunch. Blank, blank, blank. Ooh, look at that. How dense. Ooh. Isn't that tasty? Mmm. Delicious. Nutritious. Alright, I gotta fashion these into place. You know, I kind of wonder if I could instead fashion the Blender skull, like the Blender human base meshes skull. Like, anyone knows what does anyone know what I'm talking about when I say that? Actually, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Hey, Sam. What's going on? Blender human base meshes. Because that's kind of what I did with Papyrus, too. Like, I took, like, that, like, skull model and then, like, sculpted over it to make it into Papyrus. So I wonder if I could do sort of the same with SANS. Just to kind of, like, get halfway there. Let's see here. Planar skull. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I feel like this could work. Alright. Let's try it. Just kind of fashion it into SANS here. Okay. I think I gotta turn on matte cap so I can see a bit better. Turn the opacity down a tiny bit. Alright, all transforms, so nothing finicky goes about. I kind of want to get the same feeling as Pie Bun SANS, but a little more accurate, I think. Or closer to Pacquiao's reference, I guess you could say. They really do like that SANS. Are you giving him a white shirt, none, or ribcage shirt? We're giving him a white shirt. It's a... Let me show you the reference. Better look at the reference here. I'm going to put it at the side so we know what we're modeling. What's this? Yeah, it's a white shirt. White shirt. I should put up here, this SANS was drawn by Pacquiao, my brother. IRL brother. He's in the other room right now. He's busy right now, so he can't be with us. Maybe he can be with us. Maybe he wants to pop in and say hello. Or maybe he hates us. SANS ref drawn by at Pacquiao. Make it a bit bigger so people see it. Yeah. There we go. Hi, SANS. Just a little bit right there. He draws great. He is the most talented artist that I know. One of the most talented artists that I know. I freaking love that little boy. He's freaking awesome. Love Pacquiao. Everyone go follow Pacquiao if you haven't yet. me try to fashion this side view into place here. It's 3/4. Because I want him to look fat. Get rid of some of this. Because I do want it to, instead of it, like, because Pybun has, like, the, like, crazy, like, skeleton look. I kind of want to have that, but have the actual mouth, like that SANS has. Let's move some of this out. The only part of his head that I want to be really angular is the top. Just looks like a guy, kind of, now. That's okay. He is a guy. He's my favorite guy. We all love SANS here. White shirt with ketchup grease stains? Absolutely. You understand the vision. Absolutely, man. You understand. Absolutely. I need SANS to look gross. I need him to look gross. Alright. I think I'll remesh this now. If I can start adding shit on. Divide by, divide by, divide by. I know there's a better way to remesh inside of sculpt mode, but I forgot the hotkey to do that, and I'm too stuck in my own ways to figure it out. So I'm not gonna figure it out on stream. Inflate. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We're sansing it up. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of these face sets. They're kind of annoying. What's going on, my brother? What's going on? Aw. Control R? You might be right. You might also not be right because I used 2.7 controls. Oops. I forgot. Ah! Most hotkeys are just named after the first letter of the thing you want to operate. Maybe it's Alt R. Control R? Shift R? I don't fucking know, man. Not any of those. Oops. Okay. We'll figure it out later. Just trying to get everything sort of into place before I make it all fun and asymmetrical. Draw. Divide. Oh. Uh-oh. Is that a little much? Oh, I have it on projected. It's not good. There we go. This sculpt kind of looks like butt right now, but it's okay. First, I just need to make it exist. What is the clay strips? Something like that. I should have probably like masked it out and pulled it back rather than just like manually sculpting, but it's okay. The power of hindsight. That looks like SANS. Oh, hello. All right, remesh. Okay, that's not good. I have to inflate. So it's got some thickness there. Smooth that out. Loving it so far? F yes. Thank you. Once we have the time, I'm probably gonna have my brother do like draw overs of the model so we can get like a closer look to like what we actually want. I keep forgetting the names. I'm gonna be really honest, I've still not gotten used to this like asset browser sculpting thing. But it's whatever. It's fine. It's totally fine system. I understand why it's in use. Tick, 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 tick. That looks like SANS. Well, not enough to me. Not enough to me. He could look more like SANS. Which is why we're gonna keep going. It looks like him, but it isn't him yet, you know? See? I needed to carve that out so I could bring this in down here. Maybe I'll mask it. Mask that out. Smooth. Holy. We're getting somewhere. Some point I'll turn back on the reference thing and I'll try to make it a bit closer. I just needed that. And now I will whoop whoop. Smooth mask, grabbies. Whoop. Oops, you need to put this CD in your computer. It's a little rounder down there. Clear mask. Now I'm gonna remesh. Alright, turn back this. I see. I made it flatter accidentally. That's fine. Just trying to get the best of both sides of this face before I go in and make it fun and asymmetrical. Yay. Okay. It's so effing hot, man. Clay strips. And I haven't eaten yet. I might DoorDash something just for fun. I don't know why, but I've had the weirdest like craving like for like pasta. Like a spaghetti. Not because it's of like Undertale. I just like pasta. And I want it. Like I get it. Yeah, Papyrus and whatever. But maybe I just want like a good spaghetti, man. Maybe I just want like a good pasta. Or maybe oh, the skeleton. The skeleton is coming inside of me. I can feel it. Eh. The boner. Oh, his eyes are effing wider. That's why it felt weird to me. I still kind of don't like it. I like it, but it's like halfway there, man. Like halfway point SANS. Maybe I need to fill around with it more. Maybe my brain's just like cluttered because I don't haven't. What the fuck? Maybe my brain is just cluttered because I have not had anything to eat. Holy. Maybe I'll order something real quick. The one SANS from If Undertale Was Realistic. We were talking about that earlier. That's Piebun SANS. But this is not that SANS. This is the SANS that was designed by me and my brother, Pacquiao. Mostly by him, but I am making the model. So. Oh, you know what it is? I need to pull this back some. I think that's like effing with the, like, maybe this needs to be like this, kind of? I think it's the side view. Funk, dude. That's a bit closer. Maybe it really just is the side view that's effing with me. Maybe pull sharp. Maybe pull this back some. Yeah, you know what? That is looking a bit better. I don't like this pointed jaw, though. I'm gonna bring this back. Pull it in some. Pull this out. Yeah, there we go. It's looking a bit better. Oh, thank you, Toby Fox Roleplay account. That's super cool. Get the fuck out of my chat! If I ever model SANS, I always wanted to model him like how I originally saw him. Like, instead of a hoodie, I give him a winter jacket with those hoods of fur. Hell yes. That's kind of what we're going for here. Except it's not fur. It's just kind of super similar to, like, this puffy jacket that Pacquiao used to wear. It was, like, thick and heavy, and we used it for, like, winter. In fact... Oh, you know what? It's because of this. This is why it looks weird. It's weird and pointed. I need to bring this out some. This is why it's important to look at your model from every fucking angle. Make it look good from every angle, guys. Number one advice from Jams DX. Yes, you can make stylized 3D models, but if it only looks good from what angle, what's the effing point? Make it look good from every angle and respect every angle of this model. Is this W advice? W advice? Anyways, me and my brother cosplayed as SANS and Papyrus for Halloween, like years and years ago. I think this might have been like 2016, 17, which is funny because I'm playing Papyrus for Hunt Humans and he's playing SANS. So that's fun. We have the pictures of it. I could make it look good from every angle. Sonic Team left the chat. Holy. All right. You know what? Let me... Oh, fuck, is my phone with me? No, it's not. Is it? Maybe I'm dumb. Oh, you know what? I'm so stupid. I was using my phone to look at the chat. I'm so dumb. Guys, don't worry about it. Fuck. I'm so stupid. Fuck. Okay. Let me find these fucking pictures because I had my mom send them to me. Holy shit. Yeah. These are the ones. Fuck, dude. They're kind of chopped, but it's fine. It's cute. Let me pull them up. Download this effing image. Send it to myself. Save to photos. I'm gonna put it in this right here. Send it to myself. All right. They're super fucking funny. They kind of look like costumes that someone would make back in like the 90s or something. If like you look at like homemade Halloween costumes. No, this is not the fucking image. Get the fuck out of here. Where is this image? Where did I save it to? Here we go. There they are. It's kind of similar to this jacket. That's what I'm saying. There's my Papyrus, and there's his SANS. They're fucking awesome. We still have these masks, but they don't fit us because we're giant now. I don't know how old I was. I don't know how old he was. Those are those costumes. I might post them to Twitter. They're cute. Silly. They're fun. Anyways. Off topic. Wholly off topic. Let's get back to the point. Let's get down to business. Holy funk. Just gotta pull this over like this. Yeah, okay. It's coming together. We're coming together. What do you guys think? We're getting there. We're getting there. It just needs a little bit more oomph. Well, something, you know? It's getting there, though. Okay. It's good to me. Hell effing yes. That's what I thought. Looks good to me as well. I'm gonna do a little bit more refining on his mouth. Whoa, is that fucking black base, dude? Is that black bones, dude? Wait, Papyrus. Don't tell me you're doing black bones. Mask. Pull this back now, like what I should have done from the very effing beginning. Holy. Oh shit. Why does SANS look kind of scary? Because he doesn't have his eyes. He looks soulless right now. There's no Jams DX Sovel. Don't you guys know? He needs the eyes to have the Jams DX Sovel. Fucking grab brush. This elastic grab. Ew. Clear mask. voxel remesh. And then I'm going to inflate this edge here. Along this side. I'm going to come around it with a crease brush. I can add more definition. Also kind of looks like he has a lip, which is nice. Move it out. Where is my grab? Grab brush. Holy cunk. It's happening, guys. We're sansing it up. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. I think I just need to make it a lot more with, like, the actual mouth. Yeah, we've gotten... The mouth is a lot wider on my model. I think I need to bring it back in. Dial it in. There we go. How long have I been doing this? I said this a little earlier in the stream, but I've been modeling for, I think, about, like, 8 years now. 8 or 9. Because I think I started modeling in, like, 2017, I think. Because that's when Bendy first came out. And my first... No, that's not right. That's not right. No. My first model was... of, like, a friend's FNAF fan comic. And that was in 2016. So I think, yeah, I started modeling in, like, 2016 or 17, so that would make it 8 or 9 years I've been modeling. I have some images of my oldest models when I was, like, modeling on my parents' Windows Vista computer. They are not good. I must have been, like, 11-ish? Kind of, I think. I think I might have been... Hold on. How old would I have been? I'm 21 now. So 21 minus... I can't do math like that in my head. I'm sorry. 21 minus 9. I would have been like 12 or 11 or something. Yeah. I'm not going to get sidetracked and try to find the... Ooh, but it'd be so funny, though. Those models are so fucking bad. Oh, I'd love to show you guys. I still have the images of them. They're, like, in, like, a Discord server I've been in since, like, I was that age. Don't tell Discord that I was on Discord since I was, like, 12. My my mama will be really mad at me.
Don't tell me, Mom, please.
I start sniffling and fucking crying. Please don't tell my mom. Please don't tell my teacher. I was on Discord so fucking long that, like, it was new. So, like, the school district didn't know what it was, and they didn't pick it up on their school, censoring thing, and you could freely go on Discord. Like, they didn't know what it was. So, like, no website blocked it. Like, their filter system didn't block it, I mean. Cool Math games they blocked. But Discord, back in, like, 2016, 17, no. You could freely go on that shit. You can install Discord. I used to draw on my iPad and, like, send images. Like, very shitty FNAF drawings. Be like, fuck. This is Golden Freddy and Nightmare Fredbear. The devil inside of me. Type shit, you know? It's so tough. I've been using Blender for a similar amount of time. The first model I ever finished was Metaton. I'm gonna be real, Sam. I think if you, I think this was you. I don't know if you are, but the Classy Plus strap. I think that's you, if I'm not mistaken. But when I was like three, like it was like I don't know how old I was. I must have been like how old was I? I must have been like 12, 13 or so. I think I was like animating with the I think you made like Unnightmare models out of like EA's models. And and like I animated something with that, and I think was it you who made that crying child? Hold on. Wait, all the memories is coming back, bro. Let me now I'm good getting sidetracked. I need to know if those models they still exist. Crying child. Yes. No, this wasn't your. Yes, credit the Classic Plus strap. Yes, the crying child. Yes, it's still there. It's the first one that comes up. Holy hell yes, man. This crying child model, bro. Hell yeah. Now with eyes. Holy. Cause I didn't want to use the one that was made in fucking Fuse. I refused to use that model. It was like,
Ew, fuck this. It looks like human. This looks realistic. It doesn't fit with FNAF. This is gay. This is stupid. I hate it.
so I used your one, I think. Hold on, where the fuck is the crease brush?
I don't like this mod. I don't like the Fuse model. I will use this one. This one looks good.
I think I like, man, what was the first SFM animation I did? This was when like DA Games' Left Behind was first like teased. It was the preview. Because like, I don't know, like way back when it was like really common for people to just put out like preview of this thing I'm working on. I don't know why people don't do that now. I feel like people still kind of do that, but I feel like that's kind of like not a thing people do anymore. But anyways, I think it was an animation of it was Left Behind, and it was, what model was it? It was Emerald Madness and the 64th Gamer's baby, and it was Springtrap in one position, only moving his head and flipping his mask up, because that's what we did back then, just flip his mask up all willy-nilly. It was so tough. I wish I still had that session. It was Springtrap singing, "Behold the horrors, I'm Springtrap and the shadows of remorse." That's all it was. And it was him. I don't remember what map it was. I think actually, fuck, I don't know what map it was. No, I can't remember. But it was tough. It was a really common map. I think, was it Austin's Fredbear map? I don't know. It might have been. So retro crying child. Fuck, it's so good. I joined this server that was just like people trying to find like old FNAF SFM models. And they're really dedicated to the fucking cause. And I'm just looking back at these old models and it's like, oh my god, I remember this one. I like some of these ones. I never used I don't think I ever used like Steam Downloader up until like 2018, but I don't know. Some of those animations with some of the models that they're looking for exist on my old hard drives. I just don't know how to access them. So it's like, oops. I'm sorry I was not able to join the cause, guys. I'm sure you guys can find your Five Nights at Freddy's models. When you were little and you were listening to shitty Left Behind covers, oh my god, I used to listen to those, but it was like the Living Tombstones FNAF one. and it was like the living it was like it was only it would only be like the isolated vocal track because TLT like released that shit. Like I don't know if it's still like the isolated vocal track still exists online. But they would just download the isolated vocal track and like put like shitty, like they'd pitch it up and pitch it down, like depending on the character. Like Freddy's would be lower, Chica's would be way high up, Bonnie's would be like sort of the original pitch, and like Golden Freddy would just be like a warbled, like they'd put like a modulator on it or something. It would sound like dick, but my little 12-year-old brain would go,
"Whoa, that's Golden Freddy. He's singing it. He's singing to me. Wait."
Pacquiao sucks. Isoforo. I don't think Pacquiao sucks. In fact, I think Pacquiao is my best friend. Smiles. My best friend and brother. I need to know if those covers still exist. I'm sorry, I'm getting so fucking sidetracked. FNAF characters sing the FNAF song. I don't know if this is going to get the stream demonetized, so I'm going to mute my desktop audio. But you guys can look it up. Holy shit. No. I need to look up before 2015. Holy shit. FNAF 2, Toy Freddy, and Old Freddy singing the FNAF song by Toy Chica and Mangle Videos 10 years ago. 210k views. Let me hear this. 5 minutes and 10 seconds long. This is Toy Freddy singing. Newcomers to play with us for many years we've been on and on. Okay.
Some emotions that did imposter took a life away.
That's Old Freddy. Okay, I fuck with that. Now this is good. Now this is good content here. All of the animatronics in FNAF 2 reply 10 years later. Me, please. Toy Chica and Mangle Gaming Videos. I'm going on your fucking channel. 8 years ago, we're back. We're so back. We've never been more back, man. I'm subscribing. Holy. Oh my god. That's W. I'm subbed. I've been your longest supporter. Alright, back on track. Nightmarian sings Break My Mind. Holy.
Welcome, little child, to your darkest fears inside.
And like 10-year-old me would go like, that's so cool, but it's so fucking scary. Funk! And I'd be sucking on my little baby bottle. Funk! I'm sorry for saying funk so much, guys. You have to understand that Pacquiao has been, for some reason, replacing fuck with funk for the past month now, and it's starting to seep into my vocabulary. He's been saying funk, he's been saying shift. I don't know where this came from. I don't know where funk came from. I think it came from like the shitty reaction memes. It's like boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. It's like, what the funk is this? Delete this type shit. And it had like the triggered eyes and emoji and like a gun pointed at the screen. He's just been like saying that for like the past, I don't know how long. And it's starting to seep into my vocabulary. And it's pissing me off. I gotta get back to FNAF stuff. Endoskeletons scare me, so I put a pin in it. Holy man, I could never. I hate that. I think that's why I never really got into FNAFs though, because like while modeling the outer shells of the robots is fine and all, I don't like modeling mechanics. I hate hard surface modeling. I try to avoid it whenever I can. I'd like to learn it someday, like actually learn it. But man, I cannot be bothered to learn it. I'm sorry. It's not that it scares me. I'm always down to like solve a nice challenge or two. But I'm just more comfortable in like character modeling and sculpting. And it's hard to break habits, you know? Give this a nice edge here. Maybe I'll learn hard surface like this summer, maybe. Sometime this summer. I would like to, at least. I like hard surface modeling, but the problem with doing FNAF endoskeletons specifically is that I'm creatively bankrupt. Yeah, no. I don't have the time for that shit, man. Like thinking of like an endoskeleton model, like at that point, like I would just like I don't know. Like I feel like if someone had a reference for me, I would be able to do it. But just like coming up with one on my own, I'm just like I don't know any of this. Can I just like model Edwin Murray and go home, please? People like when I model Edwin. Like, I don't know. Personally, I feel like there's not enough human modelers in FNAF. And like all the accuracy modelers, like we've seen models of like Fredbear. Everyone knows what Fredbear looks like. We know what Fredbear, we know what Spring Bonnie, we all know what these characters look like. Model Edwin Murray. Model, like, we have these, like, images of them. Like, why don't you line those references up and give us a good Edwin model? Like, I'm doing that. Like, I don't want to be the only guy. Like, there's, like, Mango, and everyone else uses, like, Fuse or some form of, like, character creator. Like, I don't want to be the only human modeler. Guys, come on, join me. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Model David? Abso-fruitly, dude. I will model David. I need good human models of specifically the Murray family so I can model, like, make renders of them being happy. That is all I need them for. Like, you guys can, like, go ahead and do, like, your tragedy or whatever the funk. I need them to be happy, man. Edwin and Murray, what the fuck? Edwin Murray and Fiona Murray, they mean a lot to me. I love them so much. I need them to be happy. I'm sad Fiona died. I'm sad Edwin went crazy. Look, man. First time I played Secret of the Mimic, saw their storyline, cried. I need them to be happy. I looked at them and I was like, oh my gosh, they were so in love. He fell in love with her voice. This just turned into a huge fucking tangent about how I love this stupid, tragic storyline. Scott Cawthon and Steel Wool, you motherfuckers. Fuck you for making me cry. If you're watching this, Scott Cawthon, I'm coming for you. You guys ever watch The Founder? The McDonald's movie? I just kind of remembered because there was something that Ray Kroc said in the movie, which was extremely similar to something Scott Cawthon said. I'm not going to say what that thing is. I'm going to allow you to live in mystery. But it was really funny because I made the connection. The problem with early FNAF human models was that they were too realistic or too goofy looking. Oh, the weird looking kid models that people used all the time. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is a bit of lore that I don't really talk about much. I was the one who rigged those models, or like made the face flexes for those models. I know which ones you're talking about. The ones by Louis Okidoki. I think those are the ones you were talking about. I assisted with creating those models back in high school. I made the facial expressions for them. I still kind of like them. I like what they were going for because I believed in what they were doing because they were like closer to like what I would believe at the time humans in FNAF would look like, because I didn't like the look of realistic humans next to like Nightmare Fredbear. That didn't make sense to me. Didn't like it, especially with like the models like getting closer to the CG 90s look. I don't know. Like FNAF's models, like they have this look to them that is very similar to the look that like a project like what's the Mario one? The Mario 64 one, Project 96, something like that. They have materials closer to that more than anything. And I feel like putting realistic like fuse model humans next to them looked stupid. So when I looked at the more cartoonish models, I looked at them, I was like, okay, I can help with this. Did you rig the one who has buck teeth? I rigged all of them. Hold on, let me... FNAF human children models. Where the F is this? I can't find these fucking models, man. Are they down? Maybe if I look up my old username. Man, where are these damn models? All I'm seeing is like the Mango ones, which are fine. I'm okay with Mango's models. Oh, this one? What the fuck is this model? Oh, here's one of the models. I knew I'd find one of them. Yeah, these models. Like back when I was in high school, I was the one who like was in charge of like making the like facial like expressions and such, like for SFM. I don't remember if they were good facial expressions, but I made them. I was in high school. It is what it is. Funk, dude. Where are these models? All right. Yeah, these are the models. I don't know if they're public anymore. I really don't. But I assisted with these models. There was supposed to be an update to the pack with like the bullies, but you never ended up finishing it. It's whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me see if I can find them on the SFM workshop, actually. Maybe they're still up. No, they're not. Wow. Man. Maybe there should be a lost hunt. There should be like a hunt for those models, you know? I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe it's better that those models aren't public anymore. Oh well. Maybe it's good that we're not dwelling on too much of the past, you know? Whoa. This looks like... I don't know. This looks weird. This bridge here. They look uncanny. I think the problem with those models was their eyes, you know? See, because the way I tend to do eyes with, like, my models is, because the eyes that I model, like, they tend to, like, not really fit in a face. Like, I tend to just put a image texture on, like, a flat plane and just move the texture around, like a pupil texture. But with those models, they are complete spheres. And so they kind of have to fit in the face in a weird way. And because of that, the eyes had to, like, close around those... The eyelids had to close around those big-ass, like, eyeballs. And because of that, I had to make some adjustments to the models in order for them to close correctly. So I was like, man, they could have looked a lot better, I feel. They could have looked a lot better. See, because the thing about those designs is I don't even really hate them. They were based on, like, the, fuck, what were they based on? They were based on, like, the drawings seen at the end, at the beginning and end of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator in the artist's, like, modeling and drawing style. They're fine designs. I just feel like they could have been done a lot better. I don't know. That's my own onion. I think I'm gonna take the time to, like, make Sans asymmetrical now. Give him some clothes? I'm not gonna give him clothes yet. I'm working on his skeleton. Be patient. Good things come to those who wait. Huh? Make him asymmetrical. Make him fit his reference here. Bit more. Yeah? We fuck with that, huh? Now we're getting somewhere. One Sans, you know, I really like the way Pacquiao draws Sans, but one Sans design as of recent that I really, really like is I feel like it might be partially a jokey way of drawing him, but I feel like Tricky Troy Tricky Troy has a great way of drawing Sans. Hold on, let me find it. Let me show you guys. Oh, Tricky Troy. Let me find it. Troy is the one who, like, drew that, like, open season, he drew, like, the open season Asgore Deaths thing. I don't know. I really like the way he depicts Sans. He's fun. Like, is it the most accurate Sans ever? Probably not. But I think it captures his energy like wholly. He's like a gross, kind of weird uncle that you've got. He's kind of cool. But, like, he's like if your weird uncle became, like, your stepdad. He's... I don't know. I like the way Troy draws Sans a lot. I like that he makes his shirt stained and weird. I think I'm gonna steal that. I like the Crocs. As opposed to just regular slippers. I feel like that works. Anyways. Off topic. Off topic. Go support Troy. Troy's awesome. Alright. Let me fiddle these into place. My fiddly winks. I like that these drawings are a little asymmetrical. They're a little more interesting to look at. And besides, have you ever met someone who was completely symmetrical? Think about it for a second. Ooh. I feel like if there was a completely symmetrical man, I feel like he was like some kind of Among Us imposter of some kind. Trying too hard to be human. Wait. It's our imperfections that make us human. This man is perfect. Run! I don't know. Gives him a lot more character. I don't know. That's SANS, man. Yeah, we're there. Yeah, that's the sculpt. Ah, look at that. I knew we'd get there. Huh? Huh? Look at that. There he is. Hell effing yes. I just saw what you said, Vapor. Was that about Troy Sands? If so, yes. He is a total fucking bum, and I love him. He's such a fucking bum. What does Toriel see in this man? Holy. Yes, sir. Thank you, Sam. I'm just gonna F with this a little bit so it looks a little less like a smirk. Because it's kind of looking smirkish. I just kind of want it to be like a natural expression. But that his face is just kind of asymmetrical. How do you plan on handling his mouth and teeth? That's a great question because, like, I haven't really thought about it that much, honestly. I'll be real. I just, like, I don't know. I feel like it would be fine to just have it be, like, one expression that can kind of, like, move around a little bit. But I don't want him to, like, open his mouth. Like, I think back to, like, a couple weeks ago, Pacquiao and I were like watching a bunch of old Undertale animations, like, or older, I guess you could say. We were like watching a bunch of Undertale animations, and we came across the one of like Sans in like a what was it? Sans in like it's like a deep dark pit. He's falling. It's like of the animation Echo. And animation's cool and all, but it completely took me out of it when like he opened his mouth and like his fucking hot glowing like sharp teeth and like blue tongue showed. I think I wanted to kill myself. Respectfully, I'm not going. This model will not have any kind of like open mouth, closed mouth, anything like that. I think honestly, the teeth might just be like flat planes in the head, and the mouth will like not even open much. Do you know about fair tangency and fair positions? No. No, I've never heard of that. Fucking video of what's his face from The Boys? You made those words up. Holy. Let me get this. Pull it up. It's kind of... Yeah, that's a bit better. More like a smile. Aw, Sans, you're such a fucking... Oh, you're just a skeleton. Pacquiao has been... I don't know when he said it, but like a while ago he said, Oh, Sans, you're such a skeleton, and it didn't mean fucking anything. He just said it. It was the funniest thing. One of the funniest things he's ever said. You're such a skeleton. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it like a hard edge along this. I think that'll look good. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah, there we go. That's coming together. Ooh, look at that. Could you count this as hard surface modeling? Like once I retopologize it? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really consider it that. I mean, it is kind of hard surface, but kind of organic too. You'll DM me? Okay. Crease. Let me get that. Hello, everybody. This is Eddie. In Sculpt, edit face set. Hello. I'll look at this in a second once you're done typing it. I'm gonna focus on this cheek. We're getting the info, guys. We're getting the info. It's 8:34. Wow. Man, oh my god. I gotta eat something. Should I take a quick break to, like, after I'm done with this, should I take a quick break to, like, order something off of, like, DoorDash or something? I don't know what to get. That looks good. Now that is a skeleton. Oh, he's such a skeleton. Oh, oh, he's just a skeleton. Can that be the new thing people say? Oh, he's such a skeleton. That's completely fucking meaningless. Now that's an Undertale. He's such an Undertale. Aw. Aw. He's just an Undertale. Aw. Alright. I'm going to put a harder edge on this. Wrapping around. Oh, he's such a sand underrune. Aw. Fucking nothing. Sand underrune. Aw. This was my Undertale. I'm gonna save this because this is actually the second time I've like sculpted SANS, and it's a lot better now. And I'm glad I went back to do it. The first time I think it like saved over as Papyrus, and that was my bad. I was really stupid for that. I felt dumb, and I'm hoping I'm not going to lose this model the same stupid way. I lose Papyrus's model instead. Oops. Crease.
Oh, Sans, you're such a skeleton.
Fuck, dude. I'm gonna look at Eddie's messages in a second. I just really want to get this look.
Oh, he's such a skeleton. Oh, 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 Sans. Oh, you're just a skeleton. I can't stand it. Oh, he's just a skeleton.
All right. Think we're cooling? Maybe. All right. I'm gonna look at Eddie's messages and like order something off of DoorDash. All right. I think I'm gonna do that same thing with there. Here, actually. Give this a nice edge. Goes into this. You guys watch K-pop Demon Hunters? Real shit. Good film. Love that shit. Not particularly into K-pop. Or like all these like girl groups and boy bands and whatever. But you know what I am a fan of? Good modeling and animation. I think I might like give it another rewatch just to like get a better look at what the specifically I think the modelers did. The modelers and texture artists. Cause like fuck, they look so good. Fuck. Sans' skeleton I'm gonna have to rig like with like actual eyelids and such because they like close and such. All right, yeah, that looks good. I fuck with that. That's Sans. All right, checking this out. Oh my fucking god, my back. Holy. Hello, everybody. This is Eddie, and I'm going to explain what fair positions and tangency do. It's paint, sculpt mode paint. Am I dumb? What is that? Draw face sets? Is this it? Draw face sets? Sculpt mode paint? Is that it? Is that right? Paint. Is it a different thing? Am I dumb? I think it's face sets. Draw face sets. Yeah. Okay. Select edit face. Fair positions. Select the face that you want to use it on. Fair positions on the left. Tangency on the right. Holy shit. Wait, that is super useful. Whoa. Okay. I'll keep that shit in mind. That could be useful for like shit like along this edge probably. I'll do that later though because I'm too caught up in my own stupid ways. Heh. I'll probably do it on like a later model. Maybe like a Frogget or something. Who's in Snowden, bruh? Who's up in Snowden? I might just use like sprites, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna order something. I'm hungry as F. DoorDash. You guys get to see me be fat on stream. Ah, look at that, right? I'll fuck with Wendy's. I'll go Wendy's. I don't care. I just need something in my system. Holy shit, what the fuck was that? Who's shooting off fireworks? It's not the 4th yet, man. Calm down. Y'all fuck with mayonnaise? I fuck with mayonnaise. Anyone who don't fuck with mayonnaise, get the fuck out. I'm playing. I don't care. Me, however, I like mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, that's pretty good. This has just turned into watch me order something on these. All right, order. It'll be here. Oh, fuck off, no. All right, be here in about 30 minutes. All right, back to SANS. Okay. Let's move some of this stuff out. Yipe. Whoa, different one. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, there we go. Sans scoops fistfuls of mayonnaise from his hands into his hands straight from the jar and eats it. No, that's canon. Yeah, he eats mayonnaise. Whereas Papyrus uses it as like a beauticious oil for his scalp. What do you call the top of your head? Cranium? Your skull. What is the top of your skull called? Skull cap. Or Calvaria? I don't know. That. The top of his head. Papyrus uses mayonnaise to give his hair a glorious shimmer and sheen. It's so beautiful. Holy funk. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to mask. So I could paint over this. Oh, you know what? Fuck. This should be more up here. There we go. I was wondering why I looked a little off. I think I'm adjusted it a little bit to make it look less like a smile and more just like his default look. Yeah, that looks good. I think I like that better. What do you think he'd do with mustard? I think Sans is a fucking slob. I think he like. Have you seen the video of like the guy? He's got like a bunch of mustard poured on him. He's like, "Fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck you? Put the mustard on me! Fuck!" Have you guys seen that video? Look it up. Look up like guy gets mustard poured. Sleeping guy gets mustard poured on him or something. Mustard? No, but seriously though, look that video up, please. It's a good video. It is a great video. Let me look it up real quick. I keep getting sidetracked, but I need to see the video. Guy gets mustard poured on him. It's a fucking 2-minute long video of a guy trying to sleep peacefully, and he's just
My face, beat the mess out of my face. The fuck.
just so much. And he's not getting up. He's attempting to sleep through mustard getting poured all over his face. It's how? I think I should maybe get rid of these. Maybe I should get, because they're not there. Maybe I had to make him look more like SANS. Being honest. I'm gonna do that. Smoother out. Like, he can have eyebrows, but I don't want them to be as pronounced as that, I think. Yeah, you know what? That looks a lot better. I like that a lot more. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll draw, like, or clay sculpts even. Clay strips. Clay. Yeah, so I can go over with it. Make it flat there. Well, not flat, but, you know, not as pronounced or round. Yeah, there we go. I like that a lot better. Hold down Alt to edit properties of multiple objects at once. Hell yeah, I love that. Like, I don't know. I think I used to use that, but I don't know. I knew about that one. I think I just like forgot the holy shit. What the fuck? I think I just forgot like the shortcut for it. So thank you for telling me again. Heh, smiles. Let me see this 3/4 view. Do we fuck with it? I fuck with it. I'm gonna give him his teeth now. Oh. Real shit, I probably like just should have like sculpted them. But it's okay. Put a plane up in there. Face view. Move up. Put it generally in the mouth. teeth are in there, or like a teeth plane rather, I can move these sort of around the tooth. Make it look a little bit more natural. I feel like it'll look better once I sculpt it, but it is what it is. Or like re-topo it rather, I should say. I am sculpting now. Yeah, there we go. Space switching in animation? I do know about space switching. I have not tried it yet. I might try like new techniques for animation when doing the video for Hunting Humans. I might just have to because of like, I don't know. I think I said it before, but I'm gonna get someone to rig both SANS and Papyrus probably, because I don't want to do that. I want to finish the song. I'm doing this simply because we have the refs already and we wanted to see them in action. The song's almost done, but I would rather, really right now, I would rather spend my time into making the song as best as possible. This is just for like the visuals. It's for fun. But yeah, space switching in animation, off topic a little bit, but I know what it is. I know generally how it works. Haven't tried it. Would like to try it. We'll probably try it with this video. Holy funk! Oh, look at that. Pachyopht. Pachyopht in the chat. Ah, funk. Ugh. Oh, my back. Oh, wrong thing. Holy shit, we've breached a million tries. I should decimate this. Decimate. Boink. Boink. 0.2. Bring it down some. Bring it around town. Let me check if my DoorDash is here. But they're waiting for the order. All right. Pack, you have to shitting in the bathroom right now. Come say hi. Bro, you come say hi. When you're finishing the restroom, come here. Bring down this a little more. All right. This is good. There we go. We're a little uneven, but that's okay. That's how I want it to look. IUS, I'm well aware. Yeah. You don't have to tell it to me. I was there for it. I made the model? I don't understand why you're bringing that up. It's completely off topic. I don't know. I just don't like talking about love taste. I don't know why you'd bring it up. I think I've made it pretty clear in the past that I don't like talking about that. Like, I'm fine with the existence of the model, and I'm aware that I created it and the things that it has caused, but I don't like talking about that model. I think that's an error. Like, okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't like the way you're saying that. It's like because you're saying it kind of like I think that's an error we'd all like to forget. Because I don't know. I just would rather like move. Like I made that model when I was 16. I am 21 years old. I am a 21 years old adult. I am an adult. Like I don't know. I'd move past that, and it would be great if everyone moved past that as well. You guys look, man. I don't care that you guys use that model in fucking pornography or whatever. I have moved past that. That is such a far behind part of my life now. Sans the skeleton. Sans the skeleton is in front of your eyes, and you're bringing up love taste. Come on now. Yeah. Whatever. We should move on. All right. I feel like it's a little too smirky. I'm gonna bring this down some. Bring in these corners some, so it's not so much a smile as much as it is just pushing in. If you were to interpret his glowing eye thing, how would I do it? Damn, you know what? That is a toughie. I kind of like the way that it was interpreted on the models Coolio made for Coda. Where it was like a more realistic eye. I kind of like that look. But I don't know. I have to think about that. Uh-oh. Look at my brother here. Bye, bitch. See, bro. I don't know. I like this. This is good. Good sans. Will I ever model Deltarune characters? Maybe. I love Deltarune, but I just don't see myself making animations of those characters or like renders of them. I feel like I'd have to get because I really like the way these models look in Pacquiao's style. So I'll have to get Pacquiao more into Deltarune to get him to draw the characters in his style, like Susie. I think the characters that I want to start with first, most definitely, are Susie, Chris, and Ralse. I don't know. Yeah, this is a good sans, man. I think I'm gonna bring this corner bit in a little bit though. Yeah, more like that. I think that's better. Uh, excuse me. All right. It's just like rotating around him, trying to see like if every angle I like. I think I like it. Maybe it's just because there's no textures on it that it looks weird to me. But generally, I think I like this. This is a bit weird here, back here. It's like too angular. Pull it back some. And I think I'll pull this out some. What does Sans' side view look like anyways? Sans sprite. Overworld sprite. Okay. That's pretty close. I think it needs to come out more. Sans' skull is definitely a lot more round than Papyrus's. Make this rounder back here too. I respect every angle, my friends. Oh, my food's almost here. Heartwarming. The skeleton's getting food. Hey, real shit, isn't it weird that how, like, at least in my time, like, looking at, like, cosplays of these characters, I've not really seen many of them that look, like, 100% like what I think they should look like. They're all kind of, like, I don't know how to explain it correctly without, like, offending someone. Like, they all look fine, but they all kind of look like the Tumblrized versions of them. And I don't mean like, oh, they're making them have like fucking like rainbow hair. I mean like how they would like draw them like back in like the Tumblr days. Like, I don't know. Like, they're totally fine, but it's like, does it capture the energy of these characters, really? Like the shapes of them? I don't know. I feel like if there was someone to like do like a proper like Undertale cosplay today, I feel like they'd get it. Like, we've got people like the regular sauce and people like who like use 3D printing and such. I feel like someone will be able to like eventually like make a pretty good Sans and Papyrus. Personally, I think we need more fat boys cosplaying Sans. Thoughts, questions, comments, and complaints? Ugh, funk. Alright. This looks pretty good for now. If I applied these, yeah, I can get rid of this curve. Goodbye. I'm gonna copy an old save from Papyrus. Where is cover? What about this Papyrus? Nope, that doesn't exist. Okay, that's fine. I was wondering because, like, this bone material is, like, painted, but I need the one that I had that was just, like, matte texture. Here we go. This was the one that I used to paint Papyrus in Substance Painter. He looks fucking crazy because I had to separate all the bones in order to paint them individually. SANS. Copy Papyrus in there. Plug this into here. Oh, bunk. Okay. Get rid of this one. This is the lighting setup, so I don't care. But let me get the reference that I had. Copy. Paste. Copy materials. This one has to be glowing. Emission. Go to like 5. That looks pretty fucking good, man. Holy shit! That is SANS. There we go, buddy. Alright, I think his ambient occlusion, though, should lean more towards blue. Like, maybe... Okay. Maybe more like a desaturated blue. Maybe. I don't know. I think I like the red a bit better. And more like actual bonage. What does Papyrus's drawing look like? Man, I wish I had it. Fuck. I'm stupid for not having it. I'm dumb. It's right here. I don't think we saved the Adobe Animate file, unfortunately, but this is a good idea of what it looked like. Like, just mirror this and add, like, it was just I had just done, like, the sculpt of the head. So just imagine the sculpt of the head up there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this looks fucking good. Yeah. I'm gonna make it so this, though, is the black. Can I make it so this is not casting a shadow? Shadow. Yeah, that's not, no shadows on that. That is glowing. It is not casting shadows. All right, I'm gonna see if my food's here. I'll be right back. I'll put something on screen to show. I'll be right back. Lol. Eating food. Lol, 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 lol. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go for. I might go for a little longer so I can do the clothes. But, you know, I'll just be right back. I'm just gonna eat food real quick because I haven't eaten all day. Hello, fools. How long did that take, huh? I don't know. Maybe good, like, 7 minutes? How long was I gone? I don't know how long I was gone for. Maybe like 7 minutes, something like that. Ooh, man. I still got some fryage. Fries with the ghost pepper ranch. Ooh. All right. Anyways, here's what I've got with SANS so far. That's pretty good. As soon as I finish my fries, I just want to be here. I want to start modeling his jacket. See, what I should be doing now, any professional 3D artist, I think, would load up fucking, what's it called? Marvelous Designer or something. Marvelous Designer is what, like, I think is the industry standard for, like, modeling clothes. I'd love to learn how to use Marvelous. It looks, for lack of a better term, marvelous. But never learned how to use it. I think I have it on my computer. Do I have it? I don't. Thought I did. I feel like I might have at some point, but uninstalled it. Excuse me if I burp. But this stretched out thing, I'm probably gonna get rid of that. I mean, it's not gonna be visible probably. I'm probably just gonna have like everything here visible. So I don't think that's like, yeah, that's not gonna show. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Anyways, I don't know how to use Marvelous Designer, but what I do know how to do is sculpt pretty okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to make a fake body for SANS. So the cloth simulation I'm going to run over it has something to sort of run into. Oh, what a effing bulky boy, huh? I like to imagine that if SANS was like a human, he would have Queso's build. Where a lot of people think he's just fat, but no, he's a bodybuilder. Can you model Galactus? I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be completely fucking honest with you. Watch this. You want a model of Galactus? Didn't Fortnite do that? Fortnite did that just fine. Use that model. Yeah, they have... Yeah, use that model. That's like an actual character. That's like an actual guy. I will gladly model Galactus if you,
Pay me.
But right now I've got like a whole bunch of shit going on, including this right now. So unless you pay me, probably not gonna do it. Boink. Okay. Holy conk. SANS' muscle suit? Yes. This is like the didn't they say like when he like I don't know if it was like the winter alarm clock thing? Didn't they say he had like a muscle suit or something like that? Didn't they say that? I swear they did. This is just his fake body. I swear they said that. All right. Now, I'm going to quadra mesh this. We make it like 400 xmer. Pretty good. Cut this off here. Cut this off here. Hey Sam, what's going on? Glad to see you back, buddy. Hello, new. I'm Jams DX. I crack myself up. I crack myself up. Alright. Now I'm going to solidify this. I forget how to do this. I think I have to put like pins. Where do I want these? Going like here? I don't know. I forget how to put... Oh, they're vertex groups. I forget. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm a silly little fool. Aw. Holy. Sign. He's such a skeleton. Will it ever get old? Assign. And I'll put one right here too. Assign. Now I'm going to symmetrize it so they go to the other side. Select. No, funk. Wrong side. Symmetrize. No shit. Symmetrize. Other way. There we go. Alright, let's see how this looks when I run a cloth sim on it. I forget how to do this shit, man. I'm just kind of learning as I go. What is it? There's like a pins thing or something. Self collisions, yes. Is this it? I don't know. Oh, I'm still in this. Oh, goodbye. The BRB message is still up? Fuck! I'm dumb as fuck, man. Don't worry about it. I'm here now. I'm locked. I'm locked. Yeah, he doesn't have shorts on. I hadn't modeled them yet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I need to look up how to do cloth pinning. Cloth pinning. Blender. I forget how to do it, man. I'm dumb. Guys. You gotta understand. I'm a moron. I'm a stupid moron, bitch. Aw. I'm not done. I just forgot how to do it. What? What the fuck? Docsblender.org manual is down? Holy shit. Alright. Alright, man.
Channel. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the more, and then we're going to press F3 on our keyboard and you're going to type in hook first and then the cloth follows. So if that selected, we're going to press I frames. Now we tab out. Now we're going to go back to our physics, and Blender has a cool little setting here, and this is where we're going to get to. It's by going over to the shape.
Shape! That's what it was. I'm dumb. Guys, you gotta understand. There we go. Alright, now, let me subdivide this. Holy funk. What's going on? Ugh! This isn't working the way I want it. Maybe I'll just sculpt the clothes manually. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Didn't work out the way I wanted. That's okay. Wonder if there's services online to get people to like model clothes for you, like on like Fiverr and shit. But low-key, I don't know why. I don't like trust Fiverr. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I would like trust something like VGen a lot more than like Fiverr or something. I don't know why. I want to listen to music, bro. I'm likely gonna listen to it. Set it off or something. You guys can't hear it though. Nope. You guys can't hear it. You made it to the jams the extreme, absolutely. Oh my god. I need to stretch. I need to get myself a new chair. My old chair broke. I'm just kind of sitting like a... I don't know what kind of chair this is. And you can't decode it. You know what's weird to me, personally? I think it's weird how for some reason, Set It Off used to be so associated with Undertale, but I didn't see like a single animation of like wolf in sheep's clothing or like Nightmare or anything like that from like any fandom, really. And like especially in like Set It Off's like later years when like really I feel like they started to find their sound. Nobody animated any of the new songs or like associated them with anything. I was like, what? I don't know. I just think that's funny. Killing a spider right now? Wait, what do you mean? If you're doing SANS, then do you know the AU community? Dude, I was part of, like, okay, I wasn't part of it. But I was, like, okay, Undertale released back in like 2015, I think, right? When did Undertale release? Undertale. Yeah, Undertale released in 2015. I got into Undertale around 2016. And by that point, the AUs were in full fucking swing. Trust me. Trust me. I was part of that shit. Not part of it, but I was well aware of it, you know? Like, this isn't foreign to me. Don't recite this ancient... What's that quote from Narnia or whatever? Don't speak the runes or something to me. I was there when they were written. You got class in the morning? That's fine, man. Don't effing sleep. What's the quote? Narnia. Don't recite to me. I was there when they were written. Yes, there we go. Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. I was there when it was written. I will say this. I don't really see the same... Maybe I'm just not into it as heavily, but I'm not seeing that kind of same movement from Deltarune. And on some level, I kind of like it that way. Like, I feel like Undertale itself kind of lent itself to that kind of format, but I don't see any, fucking, Delta Fell. That doesn't exist. And if it does, nobody knows, I've never seen anyone talk about that. I don't know. You know what? I might... Fuck. Yeah, there's no AUs for Deltarune. I feel like a lot of people... I feel like instead of, AUs... Instead, I see a lot of people coming up with predictions for future chapters. Friend Inside Me animations and, the Roaring Night, figuring out what that'll be, making, that kind of stuff. Back in, I'm gonna pause my song. Back in, 2017, 18, when Deltarune was, new. I don't want to say their name because they have come out to be not so good of a person, but someone I had known back in the day was making a fairly popular, I want to say fairly popular, but I don't know how popular it was, but it was a fairly popular idea that all of Deltarune was going to be based on the House of Cards and shit like that, and they had different kinds of lancers. Lancer was a spade, so then they had club, diamonds, and jacks. That kind of thing. It was they thought Deltarune, the idea there was Deltarune was strictly going to be this, and it's not going to, it was different. And Delta Fell is crazy. There's no Delta Fell. I guess Delta Traveler is an AU. What is Delta Traveler? I don't know what that is. I'm looking it up. Oh, yeah, I've seen this. I would consider it an AU. However, I think I would consider it more of an Undertale AU because it's putting the characters of Deltarune into Undertale. You know what I mean? If you, say if you put the characters from fucking, Super Mario into Undertale, that wouldn't make it a Mario AU. That would make it an Undertale AU. If you put Mario characters into Undertale, that would make it an Undertale AU. You know? It's a fan game, yes, but it is also an AU, alternate universe. An Undertale alternate universe, you know? They go through other things. Oh, I see. Okay, I guess you could call it a Deltarune AU then. The Roaring Night is Papyrus? I don't know, man. Why the big antlers then? I don't know. It has to be a holiday, right? Like, that's what we're getting at here? Like, I feel like the red herring for that is, like, it's, Carol. But it's Des, I feel. Right? They go into Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. They go inside Bowser! I genuinely think it's Carol. You might be right. I don't discard like any of those theories because we just don't know. I think it could be either of them. It has to be a holiday. That's the thing, you know? It could be either Carol or Des. I don't know. All I know is it's not Noel. It certainly couldn't be Noel. And it dropped to fucking I just blew the theory. I just blew all the theories over the head. Wait, maybe it is Noel. After all, look at the antlers. Think about it. Ooh. Alright? Huh? Huh? I'm gonna fucking put this guy in a T-pose. I can't stand this. Okay. Fuck. What's up, my brother? Yeah. Modeling his clothes. Want to sit with me, my friend? You're gonna do stuff. That's fine if you're gonna do stuff. Okay. Go ahead, my friend. I should put SANS here. What am I doing? Times 2. 800. Carol or Des? Yeah. Tricky Tony, man. Tricky Tony. He's pulling all the strings behind the scenes, man. All right. I think what I'll do here is I will make cuts where I think there should be seams. Then I'll, like, retop of that. Mark Sharp. Mark Sharp. Just like that. Ooh. Let me look up references for a puffy jacket. Let me look up puffy jacket 3D model. Big puffer. Big puffer. Well, here we go. This is a good reference here. Okay. I understand it now. Merge these points together so they're not so fucked up. People who actually know how to use like fucking like Marvelous Designer are like grasping their fucking pearls at how I'm doing these clothes, man. Holy. They are clutching their fucking pearls. Oh. And I don't blame you. This sucks. But it's okay. I'll retopo it, guys. Don't worry. I'll retopo it, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry your body. Don't worry your body. Alright, that looks fine. Fine enough. I'm gonna do this. I should symmetrize the whole model. Like mirror map. Big puffer. Big puffer. I've touched Blender once in my life. Well, if you have any interest in it, you should try it again. Blender's freaking awesome. Wholly biased. I love Blender. Been using it for 8 or 9 years now. And I love it more and more every mother effing day. I love Blender. Holy conk. Whoa. That is the rib back there. That's fine. No computer though. Blender shall never be touched again. No. Sad days. What an effing shame. Blender's awesome. Oh my god. Sorry. Whoa. Sorry for being so effing silent. I'm really locked right now, man. I should not be this locked. Woof. Okay. Whoa. My shift key is so effing greasy. Hold on. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna save this before I fuck anything up. Okay, there we go. Better. Uh-oh. There we go. What the SANS? Absolutely, buddy. Woo. Absolutely. Uh-oh. How long does 3D modeling take? Couple days for me. Like for someone newer, might take anywhere like from like a couple weeks to a month. But I've been doing this for a while now, so. The act of 3D modeling, that is. Like I've been doing it for a good portion of my life. So a lot of this is muscle memory for me. Hope it's obvious what I'm doing here. I'm using this tool, knife tool, to cut out the shapes that I want. And this isn't going to be the actual model, but at the end of it, I'm going to retopologize it to get the actual, like, mesh looking good and nice and clean and animatable. Extrude along normals. Smooth it out. I apologize for my silence, my friends. I'm just so effing locked. I'm locked in. Alright. Looks pretty good. For a starter. Need to look at the jacket again to see what it's built like. Not That's pretty close, actually. I think I like it. Apply. I think I'm gonna clean this up though before I do anything. Boink, 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 boink. Whoa. Select all of the sharps. I'm going to whoop. All right. Now they're nice like that. All right, now I'm going to remesh this, make it, multiply this, 1600. Mirror. Ah, that looks like butt. Okay. I think by now, though, I feel like I could, hold on. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, I don't want more room here. Apply. Subdivide one more time. Put her on solidify. Make her thick. Bam. Even thickness. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, Nelly. On the F there. Remesh. 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 Coming straight from your house. Coming
straight from your house.
Coming straight from your house.
If I tried sculpting that, my PC would chug so hard. Well, don't. Probably don't do this then. Polymodeling would be best for you. Ugh, I wish I had like a nice crease brush, like in my library. Like a big ol' Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Funk, dude. Yeah, this is a good material. I don't really, because like a lot of the puffer jackets I look at are like kind of shiny. I kind of like this look for 'em. After the remesh, it's a lot of verts. Oh, totally. But my computer can handle it fine. I'm mostly looking at the try count, though. That's what you should worry about. Like, I try not to get my models anywhere over, like, 1,000,000 tries, because that's when things really start to chug for me. Like, this is totally fine. It's getting close, but it's not crazy, you know? Especially since it's not, like, not moving. That's the big ticket. Like, as long as nothing's moving, this is fine. For me, at least. Oh, man. Make his jacket puffier. I think the problem with the jacket right now is that there's no real wrinkles or creases in it. Because, like, a puffer jacket, you'll have, like, a nice crease or seam in there. And then it'll be bunched up at the edges here. But I just don't have a crease brush. Let me look up crease brushes. Make his jacket puffier and shoes? I don't understand what you mean. Are you talking about the ref? Because we're not going to change anything about the ref. We like the way our reference looks. This is our model. This is what we want him to look like. Crease Alf Buzz Blender. Might have to buy some tomorrow. That's fine. I'll just make it like his pants or something for now. That's no big deal, nothing. View. Mirror. Oh. Maybe it's just a material. Maybe, but that's just kind of how, like, the material right now is just like a super basic, like, principled BDSF. BSDF? BDSM. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to say it. I don't care. It's not anything right now. Once the material is going to be fleshed out, once I retopologize it and bring it into Substance Painter. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to get the pants looking like pants and a jacket looking like a jacket. And you know what? Doesn't that look like pants, guys? Principled BDSM, yeah. Does it have pockets? It does have pockets. I'll worry about that later. I could texture those in. I don't care. Right now, I'm worried about the big wrinkle right here. He's got fucking gym shorts. He's got the... Yeah, like this. Gotta bring it down some. Match the ref a little better. Right there. Subdiv, subdiv, subdiv. Crease. Uh-oh. Subdiv 2 more times. 1 more time. It looks like butt. But watch this. Decimate. Subdivide. Smoother out. And decimate again. And quadra mesh. Oh, that's X mirror. 1600. Looks fine enough. Don't give a shit. Looks fine enough. Don't give a shit. Alright. You know what I'll also do? I'll also like give it like actual box mask. Wrinkles. Wrinklage. Uh-oh. How do I make this look a little natural? Maybe I should just run like a cloth sim on it instead of using a cloth brush. It just falls down all natural and like, yeah. Cloth. Pin group this. Self collision, sure. And it's falling in on itself. Cool. How about this? Assign. Sure. Cloth. Pin. Self collision. I'm gonna turn off self collisions actually. Well, why is it lagging so much, man? Premium pants looking pants. Thank you, Sam. I'm gonna only isolate this actually. I'm gonna bring the pants into a separate blend file. Holy! What is happening? Why are they bunching up and acting crazy? Is it because of the pin? Maybe it was self-collisions. Let me turn that off. It was self-collisions. Maybe I should symmetrize this. That's what I'll do. I will run the sim one more time. $1,600. Mask that out. Like that. Circle. Circle. Give him a little butt. There we go. I'm so locked, guys. I'm sorry for being quiet, bruh. Holy. All right. I'm gonna grab this, bring it up a little bit. Yeah. There we go. There's a whole lot of the same shit to get to the pretty similar result, honestly, all things considered. But it's okay. Higher, you should be able to see his knees. There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna put the black inside of the eyes, and I think I'll be done with this for tonight. I'll come back to this tomorrow. Mask extract. All right. All right. Screen capped. I think I'm gonna end now. This has been fun. I enjoyed this. I'm going to continue this tomorrow, probably. All right. See y'all MFers later. Lol, end stream, end stream.